I got some new business cards printed. About fucking time, you might say. And you might be right. You might be wrong, but you might be right. But you're probably wrong. You might be right. Probably you're not. But you might be. But you're not. These are my new business cards. Aren't they cool? Minimalist is the vibe I was going for. Now you might look at them and think, well, there's nothing on there, Ewan. What? There's the most pointless business cards ever. But that's see, because I might be sat in a coffee shop, having a hot chocolate and a millionaire shortbread slice. Do like some of those caramel shortbread. Oh, it's that good shit. And then I'll be sat drawing, having my hot chocolate, doing a little drawing of penis. With ears. Oh, that look funny, wouldn't it? It look like a nose, but if it's going up or down, who knows? And someone will come over and be like, oh, that's really good, are you an artist? And I'll be like, yeah, I do that kind of thing. And they'll be like, oh, do you draw nudes? Do you want to draw me naked sometime? Oh. And they're rubbing their tits right in my face, and I'm trying to have my hot chocolate. And I'll say, yeah, I do that kind of thing. I do a bit of this, bit of that, and they'll be like, oh, great. Do you have a business card I can take to, get your details, and I'll give you a call sometime, honey. And then I go, funnily enough, I just got some new ones printed. And oh, did you see that? Was that on camera? Oh fuck, I can't do it now. It's not going to work, is it? I flung it out with my thumb from here, and then I caught it perfectly in my other hand. And I hand them one of these, and I go, here's my business card. And they look at it and go, oh, but there's no contact information on there. And I look at them and say, yeah, don't contact me. Leave me the fuck alone. That was the gag. That was the bit. I made those. I painstakingly handmade these just for that joke. Somebody recently said, they commented on a video of one of my podcast episodes saying that they watched them 2 times speed and it's really, 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 really funny. And then I tried it and it's really, really funny. I think even if I'm not talking about anything specifically hilarious, it being at 2 times speed just makes it that much funnier. Which gave me an idea. So this. Now, the rest of this episode is going to be really, 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 really quick already. Without you having to do anything. If you want, you can go into the YouTube bit on the little cog icon of settings and then press that, go on the thing and press play speed, playback speed, go 1 times 1 2 5 1 5 1 7 5 2 times, and then listen to me go really fast and crazy. But then, what if I can talk really, really slowly to make it seem as though I'm talking at normal speed? That'd be fucking annoying, wouldn't it? Spawn, have you heard of Spawn? Spawn came out in the 1992s by Todd McFarlane, who I keep calling Seth MacFarlane because I'm a bloody stupid idiot. Oh, let's look at some Spawn, shall we? That's a classic Spawn #1 cover. Good pose just generally, innit? Got their head and their hands in there. I always try to get at least both hands into a page. I always feel, if you crop the feet out, you can just about get away with it. But then, if I'm drawing a character, I always feel silly if I crop out parts. Even if I'm drawing it in such a way where the arm would clearly be just behind the person, you just wouldn't be able to see it. I'm like, I've got to put some sort of evidence of that arm in there. That's why I feel it necessary to fucking shove in the arms and the legs as much of the body as I can. Not always necessarily, but it feels necessary, and that's a good one. If you get both hands, you get the head and both hands in, and then you can pretty much do whatever you want with the rest of it. You don't have to get both hands and head, but in general, I feel, personally, in my anus, which is where I feel things strongest, that's fucking head and hands. Hands and hands and head and hands, head and head and hands, hands and head and head, and hands and fucking head and fucking hands, head and hands. I had to connecting to the internet, yeah. Wow, look at that fucking Spawn shit on a duck. And it slides right off like water off a duck's back, but it's diarrhea. Like diarrhea off a duck's anus. Pretty cool design. And I think it even says in this book somewhere. I was wiping snot out my nose as I was saying that, and I've got a little bit of like bogey snot, like half bogey, half snot stuck in my thumb. I'm trying to scrape it off camera before I reach in and then watch snot everywhere. Oh, behind the scenes there's all, warts and all. Snots and all. I first conceived the idea of the character of Spawn when I was in high school. The original costume was essentially the same other than the colour, which was originally blue. As I gained experience, my brain became more fluid. Do I have a master plan? Yes. Do I know the end of the story? Yes. Do I have that I never have to tell it? Yes. I have conceived the ending of Spawn, but the only way I could tell it is if nobody cared about the character anymore. Hopefully done right, I would never have to tell the story. Maybe that's Spawn, Superman, Batman. Well, the creator, I've always said that Mickey Mouse is still alive, but Disney isn't. His children have to pass his longevity, which is fine. Todd McFarlane does strike me as the sort of person who, like, not to say he's in it for the money, he does art, he's obviously always done art and he does good art, but it's shit like that makes you think like he wants the character to live. And I know he doesn't want the character to live on for money purposes, but when you think of like Superman, Batman, Mickey Mouse, the point of them still existing is money. They're not trying to like really keep something about the character alive, some essence, some true, in terms of Superman, Batman, some true human essence that they're trying to keep alive. They're keeping their IP alive and owned by the company so they can make money. That's the thing. And similar to, I always think of it in terms of like Spider-Man and The Simpsons. you have to skill them off. That's why I have an end similar to this. I have an end in mind for gunfighting, and I'm building towards that point. And it's not even going to be a long story. The end will come relatively soon, and that'll be it. I'll probably do bits and pieces of gunfighting here and there, but that'll pretty much be it, because there's a beginning and an end, and then that's it. I think the idea of wanting, it's the same as like, oh, don't you want your bloodline to carry? Like, no, it doesn't. You exist, and then you don't exist anymore. And if you leave anything behind that you've created, brilliant. If people even like that thing, even brillianter. But if not, then fuck it. You had your moment. Do what you can with it, and then fuck off, and then make room for other people to come and do other shit. Spawn's a cool character, design-wise. Oh, that's the point I was getting towards. I think I saw this from the Animatrix. It's the one with the running, where the guy runs his way out of the Matrix. He's a sprinter, and he sprints so hard he bursts out of the Matrix. And then there's a guy talking to him, and he's going, and his hand's like flinging at the camera, and he does this, and then he goes like this. Which is what I do when I'm in a prison cell, and then Jodie Foster walks past, and I fling a cum in her face. After I'm talking about biting my wrist open, and I go, look at the blood, and I throw a cum in her face. That's from Silence of the Lambs. I was going to say that this is I guess similar to gunfighting, which is on par with Spawn, obviously. It's very like young person design, like cool superhero, he's got a cape and like chains and spikes and pouches and shit, like sort of nonsensical. But he did it in such a way that he applied it to his art skillfully, and enough people liked it that it stuck. There's got to be a zillion characters like that. Well, the design's been cool, and it's been a cool looking character, but it's just sort of, well, like the idea of the design's been cool, but it's just not been cool enough to really stick. You know what I mean? I don't know what I mean. So fucking whatevs. I don't know, I'm not looking for anything specific, I'm just looking at Spawn. Looks a bit giant here, doesn't he? The size of the trash can should be a bit bigger, maybe. I don't know, what am I? Jesus, what am I? This is literally me after I masturbated to, what's a funny porn I can say? I think I was going to say something with regards to like pregnancy porn. Which isn't that outrageous, but I guess in a way it is. If it's like pregnant women, especially if it's like OnlyFans, where they're pregnant and they're showing off their bodies, rubbing lotion on themselves in the shower, or whatever. That's one thing. It's questionable. You get into it, like there's a kid in that stomach, and he or she or they are going to grow up and be a child at some point, and possibly be able to find these videos and be like, oh look, I'm in that tummy right there. That's weird. But ultimately, if it's one person showing themselves off and it's all consensual and whatever, then that's fair enough. But then if it's pregnant porn, like sex, they're being fucked and the baby's in there, and it's on camera for money, and then like the person comes on their tummy, it's just like a little bit weird. I don't know. I'll jerk off to it endlessly for hours until my penis is red raw, and then I'll have one of those moments going, oh god, what am I? Me when my name's Shinji Ikari and I just jerked off over a girl in a hospital bed. That's Neon Dennis's Evangelion. That's the name. I think I got his name right, Shinji Ikari. I've seen some of that, I know some shit. I think other people have said it's a weird design for like the big nasty main character, which it kind of is, but again, if you think back to it being like a younger person's design of like a cool monster, the shapes and design of that like screams, I'm going to design some cool nasty monster. Whereas if it was designed by a more mature, more seasoned artist, it might look different. But then you can say that of literally anything, so fucking, oh hey look, it's when he was white. That's weird, isn't it? I like this. I know it's like it's in a different fucking dimension, all this shit going on, lights or whatever. But I quite like the blue and teal Spawn. That's quite neat. Maybe I should do something with that. Do a nice Spawn painting of a nice blue and teal Spawn hand. That's a quite typical kind of hand. Almost reverse typical. Yeah, normally you have shorter fingers here and these two longer. That's the opposite. But I guess that works too. But he does have the trick down of like you stitch those two fingers together, and then you can pretty much the hand look cool whatever it's doing. Stitching down. No, he flies down and he's like, oh shit, excuse me, my zip. No, there I was. Hate this. Hate like the nose and shit. Like just make it like Spider-Man, just fucking smooth it out. And it is very Spider-Man. You can say it looks similar to Venom, isn't it? See, because he done final design done. So you can see where it fucking came from, shit, can't you? The world is full of people, yeah. All kinds of fucking people, yeah. Hey, I don't feel like drawing backgrounds, so I just won't. Just fucking shapes, space, lines, just one shit. No backgrounds, because fucking fuck them. I do the same. I absolutely do the same. No! Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like the shit around his hand, and his hands are like almost disembodied, floating in these clouds of green muck. Sort of almost cool lighting, but a bit. I don't think there's enough black in that image to like weight it down. It's a bit misty, maybe. I don't know. I fucking know. It is. I really appreciate Spawn for being a person's creation. Like, oh, my badass character like this, and then there's this weird fucking Danny DeVito proportioned clown guy. It was like an image comic shit. That's quite fun. And then he'll turn into this big fucking demon, and this is how he'll the demon. Like, it's all just designed out of his head. He's not beholden to like. I don't know whatever sheets they have, where it's like design bibles or whatever, where you have to stick to the design of the character. It has to be on model. Everything has to be on model. Fuck that shit. Do it yourself. Do your own fucking shit. All this is to say, if you're not already aware, there's I don't know when it closes, it's probably closed by now, but there was, McFlarbgarb put out a Spawn comic book cover contest where you design a cover, and then if you win, maybe it gets used? Maybe? Question mark? My man Ugis, shout out Ugis, I didn't respond to your message because I'm a lazy, depressed piece of shit. But he sent me a thing saying, oh hey, have you seen this? And it's the Spawn comic book cover competition petition. And I hadn't seen it, and then the day after he sent me that, 1,200 people on Instagram were posting their designs and sketches and such for cover of their Spawn cover, contest cover. And I was like, oh, that's something. Now, here's the issue I run into with things like this, is I don't really give a fuck about Spawn. Like, I can say good shit about it. He's a cool design character. I like that the book and the world of Spawn is designed by a guy, and it's his artistic vision of what he wants to see, what he wants to put out into the world. But as far as like Spawn goes, as a character, as an IP, as an ongoing story, I just don't care. I've only ever really picked it up for like the art, because the art, the drawing is crazy impressive right from the start in Spawn. I don't know where it is, but somewhere I've got like, at least the first few issues in black and white, like the original drawing. This is the only book I have of Spawn I could find. I don't know where the fuck it was. It just goes to show that I don't fucking care, because I keep an eye on where the fucking Spawn comics fucking are. It'll be fucking anyway. And so it's really cool to see the artwork. And then if I get, I've got one comic I got purely because it had a variant cover by Ashley Wood. Oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Spawn, you penis. His head should be smaller. It should be like this. His body should be like this. And his legs should be out here. And he should have his hands here and here. Yeah. One arm up, one arm down behind him in this instance. Spawn, body, robots in disguise. Hey, isn't that a gun Viking theme? Gun Viking, Viking with a gun. That's not stolen at all, I made it up. Because I'm genius. I'm a big fucking creative mastermind and you can all suck my massive donger, you cunts. That's another one that's often in my head. She's alone. I can't remember any of the actual words. I can only remember sounds. I think it's She's Alone. If I put that in, She's Alone lyrics. What fucking song is that? That's another one of those musical stings that's just constantly in my fucking head. This is really. That's not Beck, surely. Oh, She's Alone in the. Oh, that could be it. Oh, it might be Beck, New Pollution. Is that? I didn't know it was a Beck song. It might not be. This might be complete. Not. This is irrelevant to everything we're talking about right now. 14 years ago. I feel like it's. Oh, it was uploaded 14 years ago. Oh, let's give it a little. Just a quick little. Oh, it's fucking taking time to load. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. This is it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get copyright notice now. That's another song that's in my head a lot. That's all that was. I don't know where the fuck I'm on today, pals, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, ultimately, I don't give a fuck about Spawn. So I can't remember who did it. I should have taken a screenshot actually, showing some appreciation to the person who did it. Oh god, I did that really well, didn't I? The curve of the stomach there down into the pelvic region, and then his cock and his balls. Maybe I should do that. I should Spawn his cock and balls out. Here's what I think of your Spawn character, Todd, you fucking capitalist whore. So there was one post by one artist who, again, I feel shame that I didn't take note of who it actually is. And they did quite cool Spawn drawing, and then it was like their cover was here, it was like Spawn here, and like doing a thing, whatever, and then in big like green glowy Spawn type letters it said, "Fuck you, pay me." And that was his sentiment, was like, as Todd McFarlane put this thing out here and be like, "Hey, now's your chance to get wicked, exposure." Maybe if he uses it as a cover, he has to pay you. So I don't know what the rules are with that. But it did feel a little bit like, how about you ask for portfolios and then commission an artist? Because what this person was saying is basically what you're doing is you're getting everyone to put in all the time and work and effort that it takes to do a comic book cover, and then you're choosing which one you like best and maybe using it for a comic book. But a lot of these people are, living, working artists, and you can't just exploit that labour. You capitalist fucking piece of shit. But that's any art competition ever, really. I do feel a little bit weird about producing art for a competition rather than submitting something I've already made. But then at the same time, it's literally fucking whatever. It doesn't matter either way. Point is, it's just a little bit whack to be like, to have all these people putting all this effort and then nothing comes of it for any of them. Which that's the nature of competition. That's literally how shit works. I get it. I can only be so mad. Actually, I'll be as mad as I fucking want. That's my prerogative. There you go. It's my prerogative. Not often I get to use that one. No, I don't use that one. It's my prerogative. You cunt. So I was tempted to make, obviously, the best way to show people that you don't care about something is to put loads of effort into actively putting it out there into the world and telling everyone just how much you don't care about the thing. Nothing says I don't care about a thing better than showing actively again and again and again just how little you don't care. Look everyone, look how much I don't care about Spawn. So I was going to do a Spawn cover. This is obviously just a silly little doodle, but a radical, hand-painted Spawn covers with hands and explosion of green and some turquoise, green, my turquoise and pink colour combo, some black in the middle of Spawn, hint of red, not too much, little fuck the other colours, and then I have to say I don't care about Spawn, just to show everyone just how little I give a shit or a toss about our bloody boy Spawn, because I just don't fucking care. And I certainly don't care enough to really. Obviously, for anything, if I entered and miraculously Mr. McFarlane chose my entry to be the winner, it was like, hey, I love your painting, and this, and there probably aren't going to be too many hand-painted entries to the contest, so maybe that would be something. And then if you chose me, I'd be like, hey, wow, I can't believe I got chosen for the winner for this Spawn cover contest. It would be neat just to be acknowledged or whatever. But then I've won a contest for a comic that I really don't give a fuck about. How fucking good is that? I've only ever bought a small handful of Spawn comics, and that's only ever been because of the art, like the drawing in general. The style stuff is cool, and Spawn's an okay looking character, but now if it was something like the Max, Sam Keith came out and was like, if Sam Keith did the exact same thing, I'd be fully on board, and I wouldn't mention capitalism, I wouldn't mention exploitation of workers. I'd be like, yeah, it's so cool of him that he's giving people an opportunity to. The double standards are strong in this one. That was a loose Star Wars reference. Loose as your mum's vagina. I think I could, if I put effort in, this is me not even trying, I could draw some pretty cool artwork without even giving a shit. If I actually put effort in, I tried to do a whole wicked, sick Spawn cover, then yeah, I'm sure I could come up with something pretty dope, but, this is just a piece of whatever. Knuckles on the hand, Captain Man. Captain Planet, he's the hero, he's the one who is the hero of the piece of media you're watching. It seems that, not enough people watch Captain Planet growing up today. So he was all about environmentalism and shit, and now everyone's like, oh, actually, climate change is a myth, it's made up by Democrats. which is nonsense. Climate change is real, just in case you're wondering. Spikes. Can't spawn about fucking spikes, can you? Oh shit, you know what we need to do now? I apologise. I apologise. I apologise. That's some Deadwood. Oh, all the references today, isn't it? Captain Planet theme. Let's go. Oh, my Wi-Fi's having a shit day today. Captain Planet. Title theme. Captain Planet. He's the hero. He's the one who's gonna save the planet. He is the captain of doo-doo-doo. I'm pretty sure the first bit's right, at least. Captain Planet. Captain Planet, he's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero. Pretty funny. Didn't work though, did it? Nice idea, but in practice. What's he done for us lately, eh? What's Captain Planet done for us fucking lately? Nothing. That's what. A big fucking nothing. Worthless, that's what he is. Fucking worthless. Tell you what a cunt. Captain Planet, what a worthless cunt. I've got the latest 2000 AD. It does have the next part of this one in it, but it's exactly what I was worried about happening, which does happen when you release comics in small individual parts over a long period of time. Because obviously within comics you have pages where it's just people fucking talking and just sitting around doing nothing. And this is very much one of those. Like, yeah, it's painted sort of all right for what it is. It even looks, certainly in portions, like Simon Davis is, he's aware, this is a quick one, just get these pages out of the way because it's just people talking. Like some of the background characters, you've got the background characters who talk, so they have character to them. And you've got the background characters who are just shapes in the background with silly little faces, like I draw every one of my background characters. There's some stuff going on, some like dead sheep. Something, blades and famines, crops fail. Flocks of sheep are affected by what is known as fly strike, type of parasitic fly that lays its eggs in sheep. Ooh, sounds sexy, count me in. See, because these characters talk, they have their moments, always get angry in it. Leave it, pa. Ignore him. And then you've got the background characters that just literally shapes in the background. And then, yeah, a bunch of stuff, some people talking, let's talk some more, they're looking at them all, it's fucking, and that's just sort of like, So that's why I think I won't get that anymore, because I'll just wait for the book to come out so I can look at it all at once. I have something else to show, that's all right, I guess, but... Now, I can't remember. I think the last issue I got might have been 6, but it might have been 7. This is number 8. I don't remember. I don't think it's in this one. I think I moved it to the... I made stuff, I got rid of a bunch of shit, and I moved some stuff around. What is a porno mag? That's cool. So I remember... So, give me a second, I'll be right back. Hold on. Hold your horses. 2, 1, 6, 7. Oh, okay, yeah. Gonna take pollution down to zero. Captain Planet, penis hero. Yeah, what's it? I thought I missed one, but I hadn't. That's interesting, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Had the other guys out working it. 6, 7, and 8. That's cool. I thought I missed one. But I hadn't. I actually saw in the shop. Starting off with hand-painted pages. We love to see it. Good run. That's a good lower angle running pose. I like that. And also a good reverse shot. It's like, because he's running away from us there, and then you see the hyenas, the bloody mouthed hyenas, and then he's running towards us with a bone in his hand. I have a bone in my hand pretty often, because I'm lonely and I spend a lot of time alone, not too much. So I walked into the comic book emporium, and on the shelf there was a fucking trade paperback of this, and I was like, what? Is it finished already? They already collected it all into one book? And I picked it up and I was like, oh, it's just like the first 5 issues. I think that's it. It's the first 5 issues they collected in one trade paperback, and then I assume they'll do that with the next 5 issues, which seems a little bit like, like 6 to 8 issues is like a decent size for a thing. But yeah, people might buy it, that's the point, as long as you have fucking money. Gorgeous artwork, straight away, the first few pages, really, really, really nice. Nick Klein. I mean, you're not going to watch this because why would you? But if you do watch this, brava. That's how posh people say bravo, which I should know because I'm a posh fuck. Poom. Come on, Hulk, can't keep me here if I. You're not Hulk. Nor are you. Curious. I take this powerful creature as my vessel, and inside I find this soft, fragile thing. You have no place inside my garden. Oh, and then an advert for something else entirely. Hulk's got fur. Why is he all like black and shit? Nothing against black. I'm not saying being black is bad in here. I'm saying he's obviously got some kind of dark oil slick type thing on him that's fucking him up. I like the inking on it. It's got very, very specific kind of inking that he's used to characterise the texture of it, and that's very, very cool to see. God, what the fuck happened in number 7? See, that's what I was right, because I had a quick flick through it and I saw this, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Thinking, I missed issue 7, so I'll never know. So now I have to go back and look at what the fuck happened. Oh, it's some shit. There's badness. He's got affected with badness from somewhere. No. I don't know what she's fucking doing. Good squiggly lines on there. So there's this goop that is infecting people, doing something from their eyes and making them turn evil. Maybe, I don't know exactly. Maybe I should actually read the fucking thing, I don't know. But okay, so Rebels, I think that's Bruce Banner being trapped inside the Hulk, maybe, or something like that. Which makes sense, and that's quite a good way of showing it, rather than do like, it's black and white or it's sepia tone, have it hand painted as opposed to the digital colour. It's a very, very nice touch, if that's where he's going with it. And then his eyes go black, and then he goes angry, his eyes burning, and he's leaking shit out of his eyes. And then, obviously, that shit's taking over his whole goddamn head and shoulders. Shoulders! I didn't expect that to come up again in the episode, but, fucking, he's been on cars, he's gonna kill you with it, did the car explode? See, jerk. Oh, the aliens got to him, of course. Oh no, it was Ghost Rider with a bazooka and a child. I don't know why the fucking child's there, but okay, that's fine, I guess. I do like his Ghost Rider, it's very cool. I like his vest, he's got pouches and shit. I like this more than like the biker leather jacket, whipping a chain, that kind of Ghost Rider. I prefer like slightly more, I don't know how to explain it. I think the biker style aesthetic is a little bit fucking dickish. Like leather jacket, cigarette, and yeah, too cool for you, babe, do the bap do. There's no room for me in this one horse town, scatacadoo. Whereas this, I mean, it's war-like, because of like, if it was on a World War 1/2 vibe, I don't really know it. And I'm not down with armies and war in general, but I do prefer the slightly more workaday, working class Ghost Rider. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I like it. I like the straps and patches and things. And he's shooting a Hulk. Obviously, he sees some badness in him. Oh, God, that's nice. I don't think I saw these pages when I was flipping through it before. That's really fucking nice. I love, like, I assume it's inks and or watercolours. I guess, like, ink washes, maybe like acrylic inks or something. But yeah, the washes he's using is, like, the layers and everything is really, really nice. Nice mixture of colours. And then heavy blacks here and there really are really impactful because of that. Mine! Get out! Get out! I need your flesh wrecked, son. Oh, so there's this demon inside him that's trying to make use of the Hulk in place of Bruce Banner, but Bruce Banner's trapped in the Hulk, but his demon's trying to use the Hulk as the Hulk, and then the Hulk, and then the Hulk. Gorgeous. Every panel's fucking spot on. That mouth's really fucking cool. That whole thing, Bruce Banner literally trapped inside the open ribcage of the Hulk, and the Hulk looking even more monstrous than normal. Fucked up face and everything. That's really fucking nice. And then the harsh, like, that, because that has a wash to it, and the lighting he's using, it feels really, like, nice, almost dreamlike. He's managed to capture something there that does feel a slight, like, shift from reality. And then you jump back into, like, the digitally coloured stuff with its heavy black inks. And it does feel like you're being pulled back into the actual world. Look, it's got a Spider-Man shirt, that's quite funny. He's got a balled up car he's using as a weapon. Fucking these guys up on their horses. Jesus, straight through them. Took his horse's head off, broke out his neck, clearly. Decimated, fucking decimated these cunts. I like that a lot. That's really, really good. All the black goop. Oh, shit. Oh, that's fucking nice. Holy shit, that's cool. Oh, I'm gonna have to sit on my hands unless I do something horrible with them. Masturbating. Again, I'm just talking about masturbating every 5 minutes. Nice little double lighting on the Hulk there, orange underglow, that's quite cool. Although the proportions of the Hulk are very good, very sort of like stocky Hulk. They're all like fucked up wings and this whole fucking face with his tusks. He's like several different monsters together at once. His gnarly knuckles, the rusty sword. The ink work is really, really nice. I like the way sort of he's used white ink to blend it into the ground just a little bit. Really nice, like underlighting on parts. Really, really fucking good. That's so cool. Such a cool page. That would be one to have the original art of. Like if you had the drawing back, much drawing of that. That'd be he's actually doing shit. Action. Love a red panel. Did some of those in Gun Viking, you know, Gun Viking freaked out, it went red, saw red, and it was red and red. That's good, like, a good thing to do, just red all of a sudden, and then back to normal. Or not back to normal, even more red. Oh, that's cool, big background image, panels laid on top of it. Simon Davis does that a lot. He's got his chain, he's chaining him up. Oh, they're working together. He fucking punched through his head. Yeah. So, he's swinging his hook chain around, slings it, Hulk catches it, wraps it around his wrist, fucking jumps up into the mouth of this thing, bursts out the back of his head, ties the chain around his neck, while Ghost Rider rides around his legs, tying him up. Hulk fucking leaps, base jumps off of its head, boom, down to the ground, pulls its head off, beheads it with a chain, boom, boom, and it turns into fucking mush and ash and shit. And then the sun rises and it's the next day. Nice lighting, the glow coming off of Ghost Rider. Really good glow on Ghost Rider actually, because Hulk's colours are somewhat desaturated, not wholly but somewhat, and then you've got the very hot intense glow of Ghost Rider. That is a really good sort of contrast of colourings, and then the orange colouring the Hulk, that's really, really good. And then he just fucking drifts away like a fart in the wind. I did see this. That looked really fucking cool. Symbiote Spider-Man 2099 #1. Miguel O'Hara had his new symbiote to take a bite out of the Big Apple. That looks really fucking cool, doesn't it? I don't think we need another Spider-Man comic, honestly. There's enough of them, but pretty cool. March 2024. I might have to pick it up just for the artwork. As long as the artwork inside the comic is like this, otherwise I'm not going to bother. That looks really, really cool. Turns out, I care so little about Spawn, I couldn't even be fucked to carry on drawing him. I sat down, I had the thing out in front of me in my sketchbook, and I was like, and I couldn't make it happen. I just couldn't get it up. I couldn't get it up for Spawn. He just doesn't do it for me. Erotically or otherwise, I'm just not that into him. And so I just said no, and you're allowed to do that. I didn't give my consent, and therefore I don't owe him anything. I don't owe him my body or my seed, my precious ewan seed. But I was about to be like, because your head works a bit faster than your brain sometimes. So I was like, I'm talking about seed. I can talk about selling my sperm. People are probably buy for quite a lot because imagine having the sperm of this like amazing, great, world-renowned artist. But since I got the old snip, I don't know if that's the case. Hey, buy my seed. I won't do anything, but maybe you could drink it. There you go. If you subscribe to my Patreon for £150 plus, I will send you a vacuum-sealed, refrigerated container of my seed, and you can like fucking drink it or whatever it is you do. Splash it on your face like I'm giving you a facial. Oh, I had not intended for this to go this way at all. I didn't mean to. I swear, I'm sorry. I was going to talk about a bunch of other shit. Yeah, I couldn't be fucked to fuck with Spawn because I don't care. Like, the art's cool, but I just don't care. I can try to care. I can go. I just cannot get any care out of myself. No caring, care whatsoever. There. So I'm working on this instead. Just a little. It's like those fucking, you know, the whole zine of them. The old screenshot drawings zines, which is still available at the store page on ewanagain.com, by the way. If you go to my website, ewanagain.com, and purchase the zine titled Screenshot This, and it's a whole bunch of drawings from screenshots that I took, that I drew, and then put them in a zine. And now you can look at them and go, oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one too. Oh, that was not my favourite, but it's right. Oh, that was good though. Oh, that couple of busy ones in there, some monkeys. Quite a lot of monkeys, actually. Some monkeys sculpted by this guy. Oh, that was a ginger bird. See, I'm drinking today because I was like, fuck Spawn, eh? And the other this is whiskey and ginger beer. It's nice notes. I don't often bother with, but you know, it's a special occasion, isn't it? What's the special occasion? Here he was. Hey, it's Wednesday. That's my watch. I used to do that. I got to a point of doing it. I had a habit of doing that in college. People would ask, like, what's the time? Or even people would ask, like, where are you going for lunch? And I without trying, I was probably trying a little because I was trying to be funny originally, but then it became just a habit Where people would say, like, oh, we go for lunch, and I'd be like, oh, let me check. I was going to go KFC. That's just how it went. And then people would go, oh, anyway, what? Yeah, even what's that? You're funny. Oh, you're funny. I was like, that's basically how every day in college was. Everyone was just like, oh, I was like you. And, actually, one time, this isn't strictly the same, but one time I was painting the stairwell because I was just that good that the head of the art department, David McCurry, he was like, when I first got to the university, not even the college, in the stairwell, there was some like marker / spray paint drawings of like these guys in hoodies shooting each other with like super soaker laser blasters, and that was kind of cool. Mostly white background, just these characters. And I remember seeing that as I walked into the college for the first time. I was like, oh yeah. But then I think it was during my second year, the head was like, Ewan, do you want to repaint the stairwell? Just do whatever you want. And I was like, pay me, bitch. And he was like, no, you're not gonna do that. You can just paint on it. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So I did. I painted a whole bunch of shit. That was almost all of it was desperately trying to be like David Cho, because that's where I was at the time. That's just where I was in life at that point in time. I just wanted to be David Cho. There was a few original bits and pieces in there. I think I had photos of it all, but I think I lost them all when the laptop died. I had all those photos in, which is a bit of a shame, because it'd be funny to look back on them and just laugh at how terrible and obviously copying other people it was. But you know, it was well executed copies, if nothing else. So I was painting in the stairwell. I was painting it's actually both stairwells, because there was like a stairwell on either side with just like bare white brick walls that had been painted white. And I painted the hallway before the stairwell and up one flight of stairs, like going up and down and then up again. All the walls up there, and then all the hallway in the corridor. So there was the outer door and a hallway that went off this way towards Hair and Beauty and this way towards the art department. No, there was a hallway like this. And then there was doors on either side, and there was a stairwell here and a stairwell here, and then the upstairs corridor, and all the art studios upstairs, and then downstairs was the Hair and Beauty. So I painted a lot. Jesus Christ, shut up, no one cares. But then I was painting one day, one of the several days that it took me. I only took a few days because I'm just so good. But I heard someone, this guy, I won't say his name because he might be embarrassed. I've not heard from him since college, but and so he's coming up the stairs with his girlfriend, who's also on our art course. And what was they said? I think she had said something. So they walked. I was up on the upstairs section of the stairwell, and they were coming in on the bottom, so they didn't know I was there painting at the top. And I think she said something like, how come they just give him all this space to paint? Like, they just let him do whatever he wants and just paint all of these walls. And then Alex, I was quite surprised to hear it because I just said his name. I wasn't going to say his name. His name's Alex. He goes, because he's fucking good. I mean, look at it. It's just he's so fucking good. I heard him say this to his girlfriend. And then they came up the stairs and they saw that I was there. And he felt a little bit embarrassed. He was like, he even said, oh, I guess you heard that, did you? And I was like, yeah, but I don't mind. It's sweet. Because he'd never like said anything like that to my face. But yeah, his girlfriend was like, why did you give him all this space to paint? And he out of nowhere, without me even being there, that he knew, he just defended me. He was like, because he's fucking good. That's why. See, everyone wants to be. So in the zine, there are drawings of screenshots of sculptures by Andy Burkholtz, of which this is another one. It's a sculpture by Andy Burkholtz. And I'm drawing. Woo, did I say that's whiskey and ginger beer? That's what it is. That's what's in there. His sculptures are really fucking good. I've got screenshots of so many of them. So it's only proper that I draw some of them. Not to mention a duck. That's from Ed Neddy. It's not relevant to anything we're talking about. Sometimes, when I shit, it's like my ass is throwing up. It goes, and it's just liquid. It comes out. That's when, those are the bad days. We don't talk about bad days. Well, we do because I just watched. So, point is, I think I might do another zine, but I thought, because I don't know what the idea came from. I just thought it'd be really funny to do like a how to draw anatomy type book, but just like a zine, but like a quality zine that has a spine, like only a thin spine, but like so it's not just a staple folded job. It's actually got a spine. And it feels a little bit more substantial, like a small book, like a pamphlet, if you like. Yeah, that has a feeling of quality to it, but it's just like it's how to draw anatomy, but for like just my silly goblins with their silly arms, like wibbly arms and stuff, and there will be genuine like anatomical stuff in there, and I will draw diagrams of like anatomy and the muscles wrapping around things, but it'll all be in service of fucking little goblins with their penises out and silly little men running around being naked. There'll be some like tits and stuff in there because that's what we do. But ultimately, it'll just be this like maybe colour, but probably just largely black and white, maybe with colour cover. So again, it feels like it's got a bit more quality to it. I just like the idea of having like this cool like anatomy sketchbook type thing. That's just some throwaway fucking zine, but it's got some really good fucking stuff in it. What about the How to Draw Comics book, Ewan? Still not sure about that one. Personally, I think I need to have more experience in drawing comics. I need to get more comics under my belt rather than just like Zach Ridley, Gun Viking, and some covers. Like I need to get some more experience on that before I really feel comfortable enough to put that out. And I'll do that. I'll have Death Fist soon. Some other Gun Vikings, some more shit. Who knows? I just thought that'd be quite funny. Just put out like a little zine. And a lot of that I can probably take drawings I've already done. I can do some of the stuff I said I was going to do, like not said I was going to do, but that was an idea that could have been done. With like the Gun Viking stuff, where I have a picture of Gun Viking on one side and then a picture of Gun Viking drawn all anatomical on the other side. I could do a few pages like that. I could take a bunch of my goblin drawings and then like cut them open and show their anatomy and how it works and stuff. I think because I'm going to head to the printing place for something else tomorrow maybe to discuss it in something printed. And so I think while I'm there, I'll ask because I'm curious about if I get something printed with a spine, if there's like a minimum page count. Because if there's too few pages, then there's not really any point in giving it a spine. It can just be staple bound and folded and staple bound. So I've got to assume it's got to be like. I mean, I say that, but then the Zach Ridley, like the little special Zach Ridley book that was the first chapter of book 2 that came out. I think that was only like 32 pages and had a little spine. So, but I assume sort of 50 to 60 pages is probably a good size thing to have a book with a spine. I'm sure you don't need that many pages, but that's probably a decent amount for it to feel like it should have a spine. And I think I could put that many pages together of drawings of anatomy and shit. It might not be done in the next month or so, but just in the next little while I'm working on Death Fist and commissions and podcasts and all the rest of it. I also had an idea for a trading card series, but every trading card is hand painted, so it's not like I paint some pictures and get them printed as cards. It's every individual card is a painting, like sketch cards, but they all ultimately build an entire set of like trading cards. And they'll be funny monsters and things with funny names and little goblins and fucking demons and shit. Men in business suits that are the real demons. Get it? See? Anti-capitalist vibes, because that's a shit. It's a blight on the planet. And then some, oh, yeah, but don't you like making money? You make money from your art, that means you're a capitalist. Boo, boo, boo. Fucking shut up, no, nothing idiots. Not that anyone's actually said anything like that, but anyway. They might. I'm kind of heading them off at past. Not past. I have been drinking. I'm not drunk, but I've been drinking, so I might slur a little bit. I might say a few slurs. Ooh, F slur. R slur. G slur. I don't know what that is. I was going to say Q slur to be funny, but then that is, well, it's not really a slur, it's queer. Maybe queer queer can be a slur if you use it in a slur type of way, but I don't think it's a slur in general. Not in the same way the F slur is a slur. Welcome to my TED talk about slurs. Don't say them. You know, do if you want. Literally do what you want in this life and the next. But just be aware that if you go around using the F slur, as I've done in the past, you know, and I don't regret having used the F slur. I just, you know, it was a different time. I was a different person. I thought differently about things. I feel different in myself from how I was at the time when I openly used the F slur. But yeah, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, if I sneeze, it'll be forever. I have genuine, not fears, but worries about that happening, about just recording a podcast and then just sneezing. And being like, this is the last chance I've got to record this podcast, and then I have to upload it and get it up, otherwise it's going to be like super, like it's Friday already, and I haven't uploaded the podcast, and I need to get it done. And I go to record it, and I just start sneezing, and I'm fucked. Because I'm sneezing for 20 minutes, and then I'm like, after I've sneezed, I'm wheezing for the next couple of hours. And it's just a whole fucking body. It's not the end of the world, you know, it's just what it is, but I worry about it. And I think that way about people performing on stage, like comedians or musicians or whatever. What if they just fucking get hiccups, or they just start sneezing uncontrollably for entire minutes, and they have to just like say, sorry, I'll be right back, and then they go off stage for like 20, 30 minutes or more, and everyone's just like, what the fuck's going on? And they have to have like one of the fucking stage crew be like, they're sneezing a lot, and they can't help it, and it's like, it's fucking them up a little bit, so they will be back, but you just gotta give them a minute, give them a few minutes, give them a while to sort of readjust and get back into shit, because it's gonna, you know, it's just fucked up with sneezing and shit. Any live performance is a danger of happening, isn't it? I always thought about theatre, like there's certain theatre pieces, plays, whatever, let me just get some snot in my nose. Well, it wasn't there earlier, but it's filling up, just like my penis. Certain theatre shows where, like, if somebody sneezed, they could play it off and go like, achoo, and, you know, have someone else on the stage say, bless you, and then they go, oh, thank you very much, and then they carry on, it's fine. But then there's got to be certain performances where, like, a sneeze randomly in the middle of a performance is like, why did that person sneeze? They literally just sneeze because they're human, and that happened. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Like in a really, I don't know, tense, dramatic moment, a really tense scene where, like, some serious shit's going down, and then someone just goes, that's not that funny, but these thoughts we have. Another book I want to make, I want to make like a Necronomicon, but filled with semen, full of ewan stuff, and call it like the Necronom. The Necronom ewan. Oh, Necronom ewan. Would that work? Necronom ewan. Necronom ewan. I don't know. The name needs to like Ewanomicon doesn't quite work. That sounds like a really bad convention, like convention. Necronom ewan or something. And like craft it with like, you know, sculpt to the front cover, so it is, you can kind of see this kind of face cover. I have it be like Flesh Bob or something. Maybe have the nose actually sticking out of the book and a big stupid grin. Those two buck teeth and like wrinkled latex for the flesh or whatever, and it's an Necronom one. And then you open it up and it's just pages and pages like this, like torn handmade paper, and it's all painted in like blood, like dark red ink and stuff. Pentagrams and penises, and like really cool like demonic drawings of like Flesh Bob and goblins and my little pink fella zombies and shit. I thought that'd be quite a funny book, it'd be quite a funny thing to exist, quite a fun object. The sort of thing that theoretically I could put into production as a not mass-produced thing, but you know, an addition. So like get a few of them printed, you know, a handful of them printed. If I can get the cover, I don't know, like 3D printed or cast, and like sculpt it and cast a bunch of them, and then get the shit printed on like a certain kind of paper if that's doable. It would need to be very specific. It's the sort of thing that would work best as one single piece, like a sculpture piece, basically, its own art piece. But if I could make like, I don't know, 5 or 10, that would be quite cool. And like, you know, 5 or 10 people in the world could own this Necronomy one, and I could even write passages of like the lore of you know, Ewan's ethos and mythos, which is largely just about penises and talking about shit going into penises. Talking about how sexy your mum is. She was sexy when she was pregnant, but then she stopped being sexy as soon as you came out of her. The only time in your life you've been sexy is when you were still in your mum's stomach. She was pregnant with you, she had a big fat belly and big milky pregnant tits. And then you came out and ruined everything. You prick.